All right, today we're jumping into a classic short story by Ruskin Bond that, let me tell you, packs an incredible punch. It's all about a 15-year-old thief, a writer who's maybe a little too trusting, and a single choice that completely changes a life. So let's dive right in. So let me start by asking you a question. What do you think really makes a person change? Is it the fear of getting caught, of being punished, or is it the weight of someone else just completely 100% trusting you? That's the huge idea we're going to unpack with this story. And this whole question gets answered when two totally different worlds collide. It's time to meet our main characters. Now, their first meeting seems pretty simple, a thief sizing up his next victim, but trust me, it gets way more complicated than that. And here they are. On one side, you've got Singh. He's only 15, but he's already a pro, a really skilled thief who's cynical about the world. Then there's Anil, this easygoing, kind-hearted writer who's not exactly rolling in cash. For a kid like Hari, Anil doesn't just look nice, he looks like the perfect, easy target. Their first meeting just sets the stage perfectly. Hari comes up to Anil, lays on the flattery, tells a few lies. It's all part of his usual scam. But Anil's response is just so honest. He flat out says, "But I can't pay you." And that totally throws Hari off his game. Still, they work out a deal. Hari can stay and work for his meals. Okay, so this is where things get really interesting, because this isn't your typical cat and mouse story. Nope, an unconventional bond starts to form, and it's built on something Hari has probably never experienced before in his life: genuine trust. And Anil doesn't just talk about trust, he shows it. I mean, he gives Hari a key to his front door. He's basically giving him total freedom. He then starts teaching him how to cook, how to write his name, even how to write whole sentences. He's investing in him. And get this, Anil seems to know that Hari is skimming a little money off the top when he goes shopping, but he never says a word about it. Now, for any other thief, trust is a weakness, right? It's something you're supposed to exploit. But for Hari, Anil's trust becomes this heavy weight on his conscience. He even says it himself. It's easy to rob a greedy person, but robbing someone so kind and trusting, well, that just takes all the pleasure out of the job. But even with this battle going on in his head, Hari's old habits, well, they die hard. So one evening, Anil comes home with a big wad of cash from selling a book. And you could just feel it. Hari's thieving instincts kick in. This is it. This is the moment the whole story has been building towards. And the temptation comes in a bundle of notes. 600 rupees. As Hari watches Anil tuck that money under the mattress, he sees more than just cash. He sees a test, a direct challenge to the person he's slowly, maybe, starting to become. And he gives in. He steals the money and makes a run for it, heading straight for the train station. The plan? Catch the 10:30 express to Lucknow and just vanish. He gets to the platform. The train is literally pulling away. He could easily jump on. But he doesn't. He hesitates. And this moment, right here, is the turning point. So what stops him dead in his tracks? It's this one thought. Standing there on that empty platform, he pictures Anil's face when he finds the money gone. And he knows. He just knows. It won't be anger. It'll be sadness. Not because of the money, no, but because his trust was broken. As he's having this huge realization, it starts to pour rain. And this isn't just a random weather detail, it's a super powerful symbol. It's like the storm outside is mirroring the storm inside his head. And as those stolen notes in his pocket get soaked, it feels like the rain is washing away his guilt, clearing his conscience, and pushing him towards a decision. So standing there in the rain, this is the choice he's weighing. On one hand, he's got the quick cash, 600 rupees, enough to live like a king for a week or so. But on the other hand, he has what Anil offered him, an education, the chance to become a clever, respected man. And for the first time in his life, that second option actually feels way more valuable. So he goes back, he creeps back into the room while Anil is still sleeping, and quietly slips the damp money right back under the mattress. And this brings us to the end of the story, which is so quiet but so incredibly powerful. It's all about what isn't said. The next morning, Anil wakes up and hands Hari a 50-rupee note. He tells him he'll be paid regularly from now on. And as Hari takes the money, he feels it. The note is still damp from the rain. And in that one moment, it all clicks. Anil knows. He knows the money was stolen and he knows it was put back. But instead of punishment, he offers a salary.
a silent, clean slate.
I mean, just look at this transformation. It is incredible. Hari starts as this confident little thief who thinks Anil is just another easy mark. Then, because of Anil's trust, he becomes conflicted and guilty. That moment at the train station is his crossroads, and he chooses redemption, returning the money. And in the end, he accepts this unspoken forgiveness and steps into a brand new life. So, what are the big ideas we can take from this amazing story? Well, for starters, kindness and trust are way more powerful than punishment. Real change has to come from inside you. It shows that guilt isn't always a bad thing. It can actually push you to do the right thing. And, maybe most importantly, education isn't just about reading and writing. It's a tool that can empower you to build a totally new life.
Ultimately, this story leaves us with such a profound insight. It's this timeless reminder that, yeah, you can use force to control how people act, but only compassion can truly change someone's heart. And that kind of leaves us at the final question, doesn't it? How often do we default to suspicion when maybe, just maybe, a simple act of trust is the one thing that could change everything?